My name is Jaden Mugnarajan. Over the course of my life, I've been trying to fit into many different cultures, and I've always been struggling to find where I belong. Today, I'm talking about who I am and what shapes the person I am. My name in Hebrew means God has heard, a name chosen by my mom who comes from a Catholic background. I was born May 13th, 2007, and all my life I have grown up in Canada. I'm Sri Lankan Tamil, but growing up I was surrounded by many cultures, just not my own. At my elementary school, I was the only Tamil kid in my grade. I didn't have any Tamil friends, and because of that, I often distanced myself from my heritage. I'll admit, I sometimes felt ashamed of being different from the other people around me. Still, my parents made sure to keep our culture alive at home. We cooked traditional Tamil food and celebrated festivals like Diwali and Thai Pongal. Both of my parents immigrated to Canada as kids, so they were also caught between two worlds, growing up with both Sri Lankan and Canadian influences. They each had their own struggles. My dad barely spoke English when he arrived and had to juggle three jobs in high school to support his family. My mom, on the other hand, already knew English because she grew up in Nigeria actually before she came to Canada, which made adjusting to Canadian life a little easier for her. One thing that really shaped my view of culture was their different faiths. My dad is Hindu and my mom is Catholic. Growing up, I experienced both. I went to Catholic Mass and also took part in Hindu pujas. Even though I identify as Catholic, being exposed to both religions gave me a deeper understanding of my Tamil identity, not just from one angle, but two. But if there's one part of Tamil culture that speaks to me the loudest, it's food. It's always been the thing that I cared about the most. It's the one thing that I still practice and practice the most about my culture in my house. Not being able to speak Tamil, there's not really a lot for me to do to connect with my culture. I can't watch movies, I can't read Tamil magazines, and I can't socialize with other Tamil people. But what I can do is I can cook. What I love most is not just the flavor, it's the entire process. The, the complexity of the spices, the patience it takes to get things just right. Cooking connects me to my heritage in a way that feels real and personal. Food isn't just something we eat, it's how we show love in my culture. It's how we take care of each other. Every time I go to my grandma's house, the first thing she asks is, "Are you hungry?" And even if I say no, it doesn't matter. There's always a plate of food in front of me. It's just who we are. Cooking not only is something that connects me to my culture, but connects me to my relatives too. The act of passing down dishes allows me to connect with my ancestors and my other family members through cooking these dishes that they've passed down to. I don't only like to cook Tamil food. I mainly focus on cooking barbecue. The reason I like barbecue so much is because it's kind of my own thing. I wake up early in the morning, start a fire, I season the meat, and I just do it for fun. It's like it's just like a hobby for me, and I really enjoy it. It gives me a sense of purpose, and it makes me feel charitable when I give food away to people. That's another reason why I just love cooking so much. It's because it allows me to give to other people. The food I make is not just for me, but it can also help others, and it's really just like something I value so much. Well, outside my family and outside food, there's one thing that truly makes me who I am, and that is sport, and specifically competitive swimming. I've been swimming competitively since I was 10 years old, but I learned to swim when I was 6. Initially, when I got into the sport, I did it for fun because my other friends at school did it as well. But as the years went on, I started to take it more seriously, and not only did I grow in the sport, but I grew as a person. I learned how to meet new friends, I learned how to accept losses, and I learned how to celebrate my wins. This is actually something my dad told me, but what swimming taught me more than anything else is that swimming teaches you to move on from something. When I have a bad race and I look at that clock and I don't see the time I want, all I say to myself is focus on the next race, Jaden. And I apply that to life too. If I see a bad mark on a test, I just say, okay, Jaden, focus on the next test. And I believe this is the most crucial aspect of swimming that I've applied to my own life. Outside of life lessons, swimming gave me so much more. It gave me confidence. It gave me a sense of purpose. That Jaden, you can do things in life. You can push for goals, and that's what I did. That's what I set for myself in swimming. First it was regionals, then it was provincials, and next it's nationals. And that's how view life as well. It's just one stepping stone at a time. That's why I love this sport. It's really just shaped me into who I am and shaped me into the and given me the motivation for a lot of other things in my life. And finally, my friends. My friends are probably the biggest part of what shaped who I am because they're the people who influence me in good ways and bad ways. My closest friends don't just accept who I am, they help me become who I want to be. For example, when it comes to swimming, they push me in the gym, they listen when things get heavy, or just joking around when life feels too serious. They always help me grow. In a way, my friends have been my mirror. They show me parts of myself I didn't know were there. And as I've changed, they've changed with me. As they influence me, I influence them too. It's like
Forced
we
adventures.
we work together and we go towards the same goal. And I feel like this especially in school and in sports. We all are studying the same thing. We all are swimming the same practices. We all are like one unit, but we learn from each other and we grow together. And that's what I really love about friends in general. It's that it reminds us we're not alone in anything we do and that we have other people to help us boost our confidence and pick us up when we fall down.